Hi guys, welcome back to the Orchid Pergola. And yes, I know some of you see the cart, so I'm setting up over there to show you my haul from the Amazing Thailand Rainbow Show. This was awesome. All right guys, so here we go. Look at my beautiful orchidy cat. I added the first thing I got. Well, not the first thing I got, but the first thing that I'm going to show you is a couple of new pins. Look at how adorable. I have to show you like this. Look at this. These two are the new ones. Look how pretty. So they are attached with these things. So if you're shopping for orchids, you should take your orchidy cat with all the pins. So that's the first thing, but there's more. There's more from Orchid. So let me do that first and then we'll get into the orchids. So take a look. It's so pretty. Let me take it off so you can see it even better. Look at what a beautiful ring. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. This is from Orchid. It's her lovely bag. QR code if you want to find her. And yeah, it's my friend Marley and she has everything. And here's one more thing. Look at this. By the way, look at the attention to detail though. Look at the attention to detail. Even the paper smells good. Even her little tissue paper says Orchid. How cute is this? Okay, look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's so cute. So then you open it like this. Voila! Look at those earrings. Oh my gosh, those are Cattleya earrings. So beautiful. Oh gosh, don't look at my, oh please don't look at my manicure. Look at that. So I love how Marley on the back of her box, she has her story of her business and how she started her collection, how she started making her jewelry. So if you want to support a small business, I got a really good one for you. So that's from Marley, the pins, the ring, and the earrings. And now let's see what is coming up next. Let's do my other friend first. So okay, so I got to show you one thing at a time. So if you know, you know. This is Roxy. This is Orchids 365. She makes this on her 3D printer. And I think I need to change the angle. This looks so bad. Hold on, guys. Okay, I think this is a little better. So continuing on, this is a Roxy pot. So this is from Orchids 365. And where's my bag? Oh, my bag is in there. But in any case, this was for a special plant. For the first time, my daughter showed an interest in not only going to the show, but also in getting her own orchid. And right now she is pretty head over heels with the movie Moana, and she said, I want to find an orange orchid, a little one, because I'm little. And I thought, yes. So I was so excited that she was showing an interest. I said, when you find your little orange orchid, we're gonna get it for you. And then she fell in love with the pot, which, I mean, of course, how beautiful. This is what she found. This is what she chose. Look at this. And this is gonna go in here. And it's perfect because she loves these colors and then she loves the orange. And this is C, let me tell you, C Rain Greens Orange Delight crossed with B Nodosa. So it has Nodosa, so I thought it would be hardy enough, you know, and obviously I'm gonna help her take care of it. And eventually when she's ready, I'll put her into this beautiful Roxy pot and maybe even hang her. So, you know, it'll be cuter for my daughter because it has the holes for the hanger. And I thought that was so cute. She was actually showing an interest, and what can you do? What can you do? Okay, so we have my orchid stuff. Oh, more from Roxy. So there's a reason why I'm standing here next to this lovely, you know, and you can't see the whole thing, but it has 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I was missing a Roxy pot, and I thought when I saw this, I thought, okay, this is it. This is the one that's gonna fit right in here, which it does. So I'm very excited. Now my Roxy pot thing is full. This one is a stowaway. She's hanging on a hanger, but still matches with all my Roxy things. This is another Roxy pot. So I love it because, and this one she made before, so it's a different size. Not like, it's not a mistake, it was a different size, but I stuck it there anyway with a little pole to hold it across. Anyways, so if you think that orchids like the Roxy pots, well, they do. The orchids, the roots go crazy and they kind of dig into there and come out. And I have my leca in here, and all the plants like it when I put the, not the leca, the lava rock. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, so I just got back from a little quick vacation getaway, but theme parks and all that. So it's a kind of getaway that you need to get away after you get back home. Because it's like rides, parks, lines, walking. I think we did like 20,000 steps each day. So it was a vacation that you need a vacation from. So luckily we have 3 more days until school starts. So I'll be able to work in the garden, settle everything in. I have major cleanup to do. I don't know, the wind just decided to blow everything into my pergola. And before, when the lawn people came in, they would come in here and do a quick blow things out of the way, which was awesome because I would get here and be like, oh, all my leaves are gone, and it was perfect. But now having the greenhouse, White House right there, they're not going to blow it into where they're going to blow it. So now they don't come in here and everything is everywhere. So I have to really work to clean up this. But we're not talking about cleanup. We're not talking about being tired from a non-vacation vacation. We're talking about orchid haul. So I got something that I'm most excited about. Let me show you that next. Yes. Oh yes. So this one, I'm going to show you this next, even though I was going to save it for last. This one I got from Wilson. Peekaboo. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Wilson Orchids has been one of my favorites because they have excellent prices. And their stuff, although sometimes after being transported over from, God, of course I'm gonna forget, Thailand. After being transported over, a lot of times it will look like, ugh, you know, but then you pot it up, you give it food, you give it water, it acclimates, and it does just fine, and it blooms. So I don't have any complaints. You know, the prices are so good and everything does well. Of course, immediately plants need to chill and acclimate, but later on it's all good to go. So I got this from Wilson. This is called Fred Clark After Dark. It says Sunset Valley Orchids FCC AOS. So not only did I go from 0 catasetum to one that's kind of finicky, I got 2 kind of finicky ones. This one is also black. I will show you the picture because I took a picture of their picture, and it is black, but you won't believe the price. I don't understand it. I mean, I'm hoping that there's nothing wrong. I don't think there is, but this was $25. $25. Now, I did hear something that I wasn't quite liking, because now that I'm a part of the AOS, they even sent me an email to vote on something, but I don't feel like I'm ready to vote on anything because I don't know anything yet. But they're like choosing, I guess, leaders and stuff, and they want me to put in my, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really don't know. But in any case, I became a part of the AOS. I think it cost me around $80 for the whole year, plus the magazine, which the magazine is lovely. Maybe next year, that's the gold. Maybe next year I'll do the silver, which doesn't include the magazine, since I'm already gonna get, you know, for a whole year. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. But because you could look at the magazine online, so you can do it, you know, digitally. But any case, I became a part of the AOS, and basically it had a speaker, Fred Clark, talking about his famous crosses and all that, and he did mention that some of these were kind of used without his permission. So I hope this is not that, you know, but I was really happy to find it, and I hope it does well. And look at those new roots there, look at this new growth here. So I am gonna go repotting happy. This is in regular bark media, so I'm gonna go repotting happy tomorrow. Possibly use the same pot because it seems big enough, you think? But I'm gonna put it in spag moss because that's how I've been instructed to care for these. So I'm gonna have those two, and maybe I'll have a fighting chance to have a black catasetum orchid bloom soon. Well, not soon, probably in October, but still, I want them to survive, and I'm gonna put them right next to each other. So that's that. Let's see what's next. Okay, we are almost done because I'm telling you, I am keeping it very tame because there are shows coming up. Now, at the same time, RF had a 20% off. Hold on. Hold on. I had a sneeze that got stuck because it's getting chilly. So look, see, Paula, I really am chilly. I really am chilly, although it's 78. No, I don't know how cold it is. It's probably somewhere in the 70s. But I have two more, and one was a gift. You gotta see this. Look how sweet. Look at this. This lovely plant was from Martin, from Martin's nursery. Look how pretty. I think it's a geranium, and he gave it to my daughter because my daughter went to the show this time, and I was so happy to see that he did that last time at Ophi's. He gave her a phalaenopsis, and now he gave her, and that's the sweetest thing. I think he was there working with his daughter, and it was just so sweet. Yeah, also, if you have any problems with your orchids or you need some help, because I know that half of the battle is you know, trying to have the time to water, fertilize, care for any pets or anything like that. Not care for them, but treat them. Oh, I just saw buds on one of my favorites. Okay, calm it down. Calm down. Don't you love it when you see that? It could be my phalaenopsis. This will make me feel better for losing my moment of silence. I have lost my Cattleya schilleriana. I know you guys are probably like, no, because I had said I was gonna do a video showing, and I printed out all of this research from the AOS website on how to perfectly care for your Cattleya schilleriana. And in that time, she was losing leaves and losing leaves. She's gone. So I tried to do a last minute 911, soak her in, you know, the regular stuff, the sea kelp, the super thrive, all the vitamins and all that. And I will show you. You guys are gonna laugh. Well, maybe you won't laugh, but you know, it's just one of those things that you're like, I tried, why? But that one is related to the schilleriana. She is also a bifoliate. She is a phalaenopsis, and I think the other parent is a clandii. So I have no idea why I'm doing so well with that one. And my cat schilleriana is like, so anyways, this was a gift. Thank you, Martin. And I want to do a nursery visit soon so you guys could see his nursery, because I think Nelson was there once, but it was way long time ago, so I want to go. I also want to visit Blooming Paradise. I spoke to Anna from Blooming Paradise to do a little walk around over there, show you that. And I know I have more. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. So this was from Roxy, and ever since she said, you know, I have a cat, guys. I have a kitten, and her name, well, she's not a kitten anymore. She's still small because she's like a little cat, like a dwarf cat, which I didn't even know, but her mom was a dwarf, her father wasn't, and she's really tiny. So she's gonna look like a kitten forever, even though she has grown-up energy, sassy cat energy. So guess what I had to get from my friend Roxy? at that. Look at that, how perfect. Now the only thing, this is Roxy's cat. This is Julio, I believe it's Julio. I think so. And Roxy uses super soft t-shirts. She doesn't buy the cheap stuff and then puts whatever on it. This feels soft, luxurious, and I just want to put it on. And look at the quality of that print. Look at that. So an orchid and a sassy cat. Yes, look how nice. Thank you, Roxy. I love my t-shirt. I'm gonna wear it next time. You can order from Roxy. Oh, she even put her logo. These girls, I'm telling you, they are perfection. So now I got 2 more plants to show you, and I said I was gonna make this quick. I don't remember. I probably will add up to 20 minutes, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in and have dinner. I'm exhausted. I know I look exhausted getting home last night super late, then doing the show. And I did the show with my daughter because, of course, when you're on vacation and you're all like lovey-dovey and together for all those days, you kind of don't want to separate. So I took her along with me, and it was nice that she picked out a plant. But now it's time for some relaxation. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna save the best for last because that's just what I like the best. So this is from a new one for me, but I have heard of it. So how many of you have heard of Tenshin Gardens? Tenshin Gardens is from Taiwan. So here is their information. Probably not the best way to show you. Holding this in my neck. Oh, I see the tag is breaking. Have to be very careful or make a new one. So they have a phone number. Wow, that phone number is long. I thought ours were long. These are longer. They have a website and international vendors. So this orchid is called Cattleya White Spot. It is so pretty. I hope I took a picture of it. In any case, I'll find it, I'll Google it, and I'll put it in. But look at this. $25 for this. The flower looks beautiful. Now, you know, I want to go repot crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this can go in Roxy's pot. I think that will go in Roxy's pot. So I'm going to put it there to remind me what my intention was with her. Everything else in Roxy's pots are doing so good, and I just put this. Look, I have to show you. I have to show you because when something works and something works well, I got to show you. Take a look at this. This was a Better Grow Back baby. It's called Jongsing Panda. So if you want to look back at my videos to find out when I got it, I don't want to say more than a month or maybe 2. But in the Roxy pot with lava rock, it is growing a bushel of roots. I mean, I don't want to move it around too much, but look at that. And I water these almost every day. You can see the roots here. There's so much air. The roots are even trying to come out the bottom already. There's so much airiness, and that's what they need. They need airflow. So if you have airflow, you can't be worried. I mean, you can be, but you can't think that you're going to overwater. If you have a lot of airflow with lava rock, you have an inorganic medium that's not going to hold that much water, maybe a little bit, but it's a lot of wind. This is open, so this dries up fairly quickly. So I water this one maybe every 3 days, and if I accidentally water her more than that, nothing happens. I have all of these in the same setup, and they're all doing fantastic, phenomenal, and happy. So anyways, happy with my pots, happy with my new orchids, and I'm saving the best for last because this one, I saw her there, and actually someone had posted on a Facebook group that they got a luminosa, that they found the luminosa cross. Oh my goodness, is it the pollen? I have friends with the pollen situation, and they were sneezing and sneezing. They're like, the pollen. Maybe it's the pollen. I don't know. I normally am not that allergic to anything, but anyways, and I have to show you the one that I forgot from the last haul. Let me do that one first. This one was from Moats. Remember the Moats haul? I think I forgot to show this. I'm so rushed. This is the Myrmecatleya Tiffy's tiara pink. And how did I put her in here? Zip tie. Dollar Tree basket. That nothing's $1 anymore. $1.25 basket, $1.25 hanger hook. Look at that situation right there. I'm testing this out. I'm testing this out because if I can't make it over to RF for my favorite pots, I've got a practical backup and cheap backup. So, and look at what's in there. Lava rock. Not even, oh, a couple bits of rock, bark, just a little. That's it. That's it. This can get water every day. I love it. This is exactly what I need. I need to make things easier for myself. Not that watering every day is easier, but I need to make sure that it's not something that I have to think, oh, is it the third day? Is it, let me see, let me touch, let me feel. If I'm safe watering her every, 2 to 3 days, and I can get my water therapy and I'm not damaging the orchids, then I am happy. And that's what I want to do. I want to create a situation, an environment for them where if they're not mounted, they're in such an easy setup, so much airflow. Hopefully something like lava rocks if they like it. Orchiata bark, I used to get that from my sponsor, who I don't know if he's in business anymore, but it's like, it's expensive, and I can get lava rock, and lava rock is working well, so why not stick to it if it's not broken, kind of thing. So last but not least, this one is my favorite. And I saw the picture, and I saw the size, and I saw the price. Picture, size, and price. First of all, feast your eyes on this. Tell me what it reminds you of. Doesn't it have a little hint of Rosita? A little hint of Luminosa? Those are the ones that are on my wish list that I think are going to remain there, because I think that they're going to be so expensive that I'm going to back out of it. I know it. But I've seen them for maybe like 100 for a little seedling. I don't want a little seedling. I don't want to wait 3 years. I don't want to wait that long. I want it in bud, but that's going to be hundreds and hundreds. So I actually saw one for $700, and it wasn't even that big. It was probably smaller than this. $700 for a Luminosa. Selling on eBay, who knows? Who knows? So this lovely baby here comes bare root. And actually, one that I have around here was also an Equigenera find. This is done blooming, but this is done blooming. So don't look at the flower, she's done. But this was the same setup. She came in a bag like this for around $30, $35. I potted her here, lava rock basket, and guess what? She grew. She's huge. Roots are crazy awesome. And she bloomed 4 beautiful flowers. Now she's on the way out, but I know that this situation is fine. So I'm going to, and I'll give you a tip, because a lot of my orchid pals were talking about what to do when you buy a plant, and it's a bare root bag baby. I guess you can call it a bag baby, in a bag. So what you want to do, think about it. They've been traveling. Now these haven't been traveling that far. Equigenera's in Apopka, and that's where they're from. Oh my God, I haven't even told you the name. Look, 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 look. Cattleya Lucia Fernandez. So I'm gonna Google that and find out who Lucia Fernandez is, because I really, really like the flower. I thought it was beautiful. Plus, I want you to see 35. Look at the size of this for $35. Every time I make a video, that lizard comes out to make noise. And then she's in my tree, inside a hole that amplifies her lovely voice. Okay, calm down, it's just a lizard. She's done, great. Anyways, see, I lost my train of thought. That's what happens in your 40s. Anyways, oh, I'm gonna soak her. I'm gonna take her out of here. I'm gonna cut off the roots that are dead. And yeah, that's what happens. There's some that are dead, but guess what, guys? It's spring. Springtime usually is the time that roots start growing. So I'm not concerned. The other one, the same thing. It looked like this, and then I cut some and I soaked her a little bit, and then I potted her in there, and she's doing absolutely fine. She's bloomed, she's great. So look at this new growth right here, Cattleya Lucia Fernandez. I'm really happy with the size and the picture of the flower. Now maybe it doesn't look exactly like that, you know, I'm banking on it. That's what it looks like, the Dawiana Rosita, a little. Don't get at me in the comments, oh, she doesn't. a little. Oh my gosh, and the more I see my nails, I just want to do this. I gotta do them like tonight, at least take the polish off so you guys don't think I'm a riffraff. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm really happy. It has one little dark spot. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, but I think, oh, another new growth right over here, a really big one. So I'm not gonna do it now. I don't want to shock them. I want to be a good orchid grower and let them acclimate, let them chill. But I want you to tell me what you like the best. Do you like the Lucia Fernandez? Do you like the white spotted? And I have to show you the flower, but it's gonna be like a splash of white and fuchsia. Spectacular looking flower. Marley got one too. And there's a little surprise. Our little bestie gang got the same. We got 3 of the same. So yeah, by the time that she sees it, I hope she'll know, so I don't spoil any surprise. Any surprises. So the black catasetum, Fred Clark After Dark, my little cute one for my daughter, and that's it. That's it. So I think I showed you everything. I showed you some new pots, I showed you some jewelry, and I hope that you make time for the things you love. I gotta go make time for my family and go inside. We're gonna have dinner together, and tomorrow I'm gonna have some time to dedicate to the orchid pergola. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this White House greenhouse situation that is not agreeing with me. But I'm starting to get to the, and I have some blooms, but this is not a bloom show. I will show you next time some other things that have come up. But the spikes and the oncidiums are going crazy. A zygo spiking. I always heard zygos were difficult, and I don't know. They're doing okay here. Another oncidium over there. Magical buds from the Pekiambensis, and yeah, tomorrow we're gonna walk around and see what else I can find. So make time for things you love, and if you start loving growing orchids, it's so rewarding. I hope you continue to do it. If you speak Spanish, I have a little friend who I met at RF Orchids, who's also a subscriber to my channel. She's a viewer and now a friend, and her name is Lina Cruz. So if you speak Spanish, or maybe you want to learn Spanish, go ahead and check out her bandas. She's doing videos. Her son is helping her out. She's an older lady, but sweet abuelita vibes. So I mean, go ahead and give her some support if you can. Give her a like, give her a subscribe, and you know, maybe you can learn Spanish if you don't know Spanish already. I'll see you next time, guys, because the planes are coming, the lizards are screaming, and I gotta go have dinner. Bye.